Hello and welcome back to episode 11 of All the Mods 8. I've got some pretty decent plans for this episode. I think it's going to be pretty good. First thing I've got is I'm keen to upgrade some of our tools. We found a bunch of phantom membrane when we were adventuring in the last episode. So I want to use that as the grip for these tools. It doesn't give a huge increase, it's just sort of like harvest speed or attack speed. I also want to put the blaze rod onto the platinum pickaxe. I think all it does is maybe increase the reach distance or something, but I mean, we have so many blaze rods, we might as well. So, blueprint book. I want to switch to the grip. Need to make 3 phantom membrane grips. So we should be able to put these on pretty much everything, I think. The hammer, the sword, and the pickaxe. Pickaxe. Did it work on the hammer? Oh, I see. The hammer already had a white wool one, so it was swapping it out. Or the platinum pick too. Anyway, that's done. I'll throw out the white wool bit. And then the other thing was blaze onto the platinum pickaxe. Sweet, so the harvest speed's gone up a little bit. There's a little bit more reach distance. Yeah, I think that's it. Blueprint book can go away. I'm going to get rid of this wooden tool rod. Sweet, upgrading tools, that was on the list. So the next thing I wanted to do was eat some food. Of course, we can't do this with our auto feed constantly feeding us, so I'm going to take out the food from our backpack for now, throw it in there. If you mouse over most of these foods, you'll see that it says not yet eaten. What does it taste like? So the more different types of food that we try, the more base sort of health we have. And I realize that we have quite a few things in here that are not yet eaten. I feel like it would probably be pretty useful to kind of try most of these and get our hearts up as much as we can. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for our hunger to go down, keen to get into enchanting. The most basic thing for that we'll need is oak bookshelves, or any sort of bookshelf really, and then an enchanting table. Enchanting table's pretty straightforward. I'll plop it in the middle there. I think we're just going to stick with some basic bookshelves, some candles, some skulls, and maybe even some amethyst clusters as well. So the bookshelves, pretty straightforward. I think we have some books in here. I'll see how many we can make. Probably want 15 in total. So that's those. For the candles, there were a bunch in the dungeon that we visited last episode. So I was thinking that I will just have a quick visit over here. I'm sure that will be plenty of candles and heads as well. So that's the candles and the skulls and the bookshelves. Now I just want to get some amethyst clusters. I'm pretty sure I waypointed where these were. Yeah, see if I can find them from my mining tunnel. Here it is. And look at that. All these amethyst clusters have grown. So there's the bookshelves, candles, zombie head, and amethyst clusters. I think I only need 7 or so of these. I'm following a design that I found online just for a basic enchantment setup. So we've got the bookshelves, they go all the way around. I'll break this one so that we can have a little entryway there. Fill it back in. And then I think I need... And just like that, we have our first sort of enchanting setup. So I think to have a look at what we can enchant here, I'll grab some books. So if I throw a book in, you'll see we've got 15 out of 50 Eterna. So this determines how high the enchantment levels go. We've got 25% Quanta, but then that's rectified by 10.5%. So Quanta's a little bit chaotic, and it modifies the sort of power range of the enchantments. Arcana makes the rare enchantments more common and increases the number of enchantments that will end up on whatever you enchant. So if we see what the book can give us, power, protection, phalanx. So if we have a look at our sword, see that we can put soulbound, life stealing, or bane of villages on there. None of those are really what I'm after. But one thing we can make is we can make these tomes. So we can get Tome of Weaponry, Tome of Miners. What else are we wanting to enchant? We probably want to enchant a bow at some point. But anyway, these are made just with books, blaze rods, sticks. And what these tomes do is they act the same as a enchantable book, except they can only accept enchantments from whichever type it is. So the Tome of the Miners can only accept the pickaxe enchantments. The Tome of Weaponry, let's mix some blaze powder. The Tome of Weaponry only accepts weapon enchantments, and of course, Tome of the Archers only accepts bow enchantments. So we can use these to get enchantments that are specifically to do with pickaxes or swords or bows without putting them straight onto the item. So already I can see I've got a looting 2 for the sword, which is pretty sweet. Poison tip for the bow, not that great, and efficiency 3 for the pick, which is fine. I'm thinking I'll take the looting on the sword though. So I need some more levels. I need 30. I'll grab 38. So Tome of Weaponry in there, Lapis in there, and I can enchant the book with looting. So you get the idea. I'm just going to go through and enchant a bunch. So that's pretty good. I need to make an anvil to actually put these enchantments on. For now, it can sit here. I'll combine the Unbreaking and Efficiency book. So I would think these would have... Oh yeah, Unbreaking 4. And I'll also add on the Efficiency 3 to that. So it's a Efficiency 4. So that can go for the pickaxe. Unbreaking, Unusing, and Efficiency. For the sword, we've got the looting and the sharpness. Need some more levels. Bow. Combine these. Put stuff on the sword. The sword's now got 15.3 attack damage, which is really good. I made some more tomes, but I think we'll take a slight break from this enchanting. I'll throw these in here. Because, as you can see, our hunger level is way down. So I'm going to search by not eaten yet, and I'm going to grab a bunch of these that I haven't eaten yet. Gotta try the puffer fish, right? And the poisonous potato, and the nether banana. Some of these are a bit questionable. Turns out there's a lot of things that I haven't eaten. Tea leaf, probably the last one. No, I haven't eaten rotten flesh. Or a potato. Right. Brown trout. Delicious. What a unique flavor. I've gained 2 hearts. Bluegill. Cucumber. Old root. Anchovy. Raw horizonfin. Pufferfish. Oh, should have known that would happen. Wow, that really hurts, doesn't it? Whoa. Well. Time to keep going. Arapaima. Cooked char-scale mochi. Roe. Tropical fish. Oh. You've gained 2 hearts. Your desire to seek unique foods is finally satisfied. So I don't even need to taste any of these. I think I've got the maximum amount. Oh. Well, there we go. I do need some real food though, so I'll grab some bread and steak and throw those in here so that it eats it. I will also eat the golden apple just because that'll do a bit as well. Give us a bit of regen, get those hearts back up. So anyway, back to enchanting. Power, more true shot, more efficiency, punch. A Soul Reaper. I'll grab Soulbound Fortune. Soul Reaper 3. I'll definitely increase the looting and grab that Soul Reaper. Sharpness 3. That should make sharpness 4. And Soulbound. No point putting that on this one because it's got Silk Touch, so Fortune doesn't do anything. What's the efficiency? Efficiency 4 though, plus this efficiency 4 will be efficiency 5. Burning through the levels, good thing we have heaps. And then this stuff is all for a bow. Now, so speaking of bows, I think I'm going to try and make a silent gear bow. So I need 3 of whatever material I want to use, a cord, and then a tool rod. I think I'll use this compressed iron for the limbs, because it has a range damage times 3. Whereas Crimson Steel also has 3, but we haven't made any of that yet. So, I mean, the compressed iron is right there. Now, End Rod, Tool Rod, what does that give us? Range damage 1.1. I need 1 more fine silk to make the cord out of it, and that gives a 7% increase to ranged damage, which is pretty good. I remember we had a... yeah... obsidian hammer. What's this made out of? End rod, tool rod. I think I'm also going to change out this obsidian hammer's handle because we don't use it anyway, and it'll give me the end rod, tool rod back, which I might use for the bow because it has the 1.1 ranged damage. Because I think the only other things we have access to at the moment are the blaze rods, of course, which has a 1.1, the same 1.1 range damage. This has a lot more. This increases the durability, enchantment value, and the rarity as well, though. So I need 1 more fine silk to be able to make the cord out of fine silk. I'm going to have a look at the spawners that we have. Spider spawner, that's what we want. I have added spiders to the mob grinder. Controlled by redstone, close it up, turn it on. Oh, I think I just saw a fine silk in there. Hey, there we go. Oh, I got what I wanted. I'll leave this going and see how many more drops we get. I am going to turn off these spider sounds though. Anyway, back to it. So I have the cord blueprint. Cord blueprint, 3 fine silk gives the fine silk cord. I think I'm done with that. So now compressed iron bow limbs, end rod, tool rod, and the fine steel cord gives us a compressed iron bow. This has a range damage of 5.5, which I think is decent. Range speed of 1. Durability is pretty high. Enchantment value, repair efficiency. Nice. So I will get the old phantom membrane in here and believe I can make a grip, which I assume it can have. Yep. What else? So binding, coating, cord, which we've got, grip, which we've got, tool rod. Okay, so tip upgrade and binding we can also put on this thing, just so that we got one here. So figure we might as well make 3 of them, because I think it'd be better than the string one that we currently have on all these tools. So of course the main thing we kind of want on this iron bow is some sort of infinity, so that the arrows aren't consumed when we shoot them. Now I believe there's a endless quiver enchantment as well, which makes all arrows infinite. So I'll have to see which one of those we try and get. See if I can just, oh yeah, I can just enchant the bow as is. Wonder if I can make some more bow books. Can. My last 3 books. Tome of Archers. Power. I mean, I'll take more power. Just need some more levels. Power. Soulbound comes with True Shot. Unbreaking. Oh yeah, True Shot 2 and True Shot 2. Then True Shot 3 and True Shot 3. And then all of those with power 4 to make a power 5. And then this one's got punch and quick draw. And I'm not running out of levels anytime soon. I say that, but you know. 45 to put it on this bow. I mean, I'll do it. Pretty nice bow. So, time to test this out. I want to make a target dummy. Armor stand and hay bale. And what this guy lets us do is see how much damage we're outputting. So I'll put him here. So you can see if I hit him with my sword, it tells me down the bottom how much damage I'm doing. And the bow, 13 from 1 shot. That's pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Like I say, the only thing that could be better is if it was infinite. Might make a bunch of these and just put enchantments on them just to see if I can get infinity. Nope. So now this is all set up, I'm just going to check it how... Oh yeah, everything seems to be running smoothly. There's no extra drops. The string and the eyes are going to fill up pretty quick, I think. So I'm going to add some upgrades onto those. Keep it going for a little while at least. And we'll check on the quests. Might be just a few of the silent gear. Oh, only the bow, I think. Yeah, so that's all of them. So, we're almost to the end of this episode, but the last few things that I wanted to do while we're here, I'd like to make a nature's compass, if we can. I think I just need to make a compass, and it's surrounded with trees and logs and stuff. So we'll use this to get to the deep dark biome. I think that's probably the next step in our main sort of progression. We need to get there and get some orthomodium and things. We get a reward for making that. So I think this, you can just right click, select any biome you want, and it'll point you to the nearest one. There we go. We'll be heading in that direction. But before we do that, just to finish this episode off, I'm thinking I wouldn't mind doing one of these Enderman gates. So I think we should be able to do the small one. The large one needs a nether star. Oh, one of them just needs an eye of ender. That might not be too bad. I mean, the different waves get pretty strong, but they're Enderman, right? We can just hide under something two things tall, I assume. So I think that means we'll just do the basic one for now. That's fine. We'll get ender pearls from this if we do it anyway, so there's 5 waves. Each have a different number of Endermen, and the rewards are Enderman loot rolls. Up to 30, which seems like heaps. Especially when I'm sure we could just... Like, can I not just stand here and the Enderman won't be able to hit me? I guess we'll find out. Oh, I see. I mean, we've already got so many ender pearls. Ah, I see, we do have to kill them in a specified amount of time. I wonder if that'll be an issue. They're pretty healthy. And wave 4. And last one, wave 5. Yeah, this seems a little bit cheesy. And look at that. Gate completed. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of ender pearls. That's crazy. I mean, I'm sure we'll do that again. Well, yes, so if we ever need ender pearls, that's the way to do it. Gateways to Eternity is the mod. And so there's 3 tiers of gates. So we just did the smallest one, the lowest one. So I can't even imagine how many you get for like twice as much at least for the Enderman Gate Pearl, and then the large one is you get a Nether Star from it. Oh, of course, you use a Nether Star to make it, so you're kind of just getting your Nether Star back. So it looks like we can do gates for blazes, creepers, Enderman, ghasts. That's interesting. Magma cubes, shulkers, skeletons, slimes, spiders, witches, and zombies. Slimes would be another one, actually. That would be pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, we might have to do that at some point. But for now, that's more than enough ender pearls. More than enough. Means that with this string here, you can make a bunch of wool and then elevator. Been wanting one for here because so that we can turn on and off the spawner a bit more easily. I wanted to make another magnet so that we can get the achievement for it because I never did that. There we go. That's under tips and tricks, magnets, random reward, a drawer. We also got a heap of levels for that Enderman thing. So I think that's probably a good wrapping up point for the episode. Thanks for watching, especially if you made it this far. And like and subscribe if you want. Next episode, I think we're going to use this Nature's Compass, try find the deep dark over that away somewhere, and hopefully get some all the modium, whatever it's called. And yeah, see you in the next episode. Subscribe. Thank you.